now on GMA with the Golden Globe and Oscar-nominated actress for movies like Knives Out, No Time to Die, and Blonde. And now Ana de Armas is taking the reins of the popular John Wick franchise in her movie Ballerina. Ana, thank you so much for joining us. So happy to have you here. Okay, so big fan of John Wick franchise.
Me too.
Well, tell us about this movie and how it fits within that.
You know, first of all, yes, I was a big fan of the John Wick franchise. I loved what Chad and Keanu had done with all the movies, and you know, this one is really cool because we're seeing a side of, you know, this world that we haven't seen before from Eve's point of view, and it's really cool. We get to see like the Roscoe Roma, what the rules are, what the consequences are if you don't follow those rules. We have new characters coming in, and my character Eve is awesome. It was really fun to play her, and yeah.
And it's never a lack of action in these films.
No, never a break.
Never a break. We're going to take a look at a clip. We're going to take a break for that. Let's check it out.
How do I start doing what you do?
Looks like you already have. That door will lock sooner than you think. You can still leave. You still have a choice.
Why didn't you leave?
I'm working on it.
You said
She was in.
He was in. Well, you said you grew up in Cuba watching Keanu Reeves in Speed.
Yes, I did.
Now you're starting this franchise with him. What's that like?
I know, it's pretty surreal. I met Keanu actually for the first time about 10 years ago when he had just finished the first John Wick. And now, you know, here we are, and I have him in my movie playing this iconic character that he's created and kind of like giving his blessing to, you know, our film, and it's really special. I admire him so much, and I am, you know, I love having him around on set, and he's wonderful.
And I know you're working with another big star. He's a stunt master himself, Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
On another project that's going to lead you to do some other crazy stunts.
What do you think?
You didn't get enough with Ballerina? You're asking for more.
You know, it's so much fun, and yeah, we're definitely working on a lot of things, like not just one but a few projects with Doug Liman and Christopher McQuarrie and of course Tom, and I'm so excited.
Because that requires a lot. I know Ballerina, and so much action in this. How intense was the training? Really
intense. It took a few months for me to get to the place I needed to be to take on the film. There was a lot of, you know, combat training and weapons training, and because she uses a lot in the movie throughout the film, even a flamethrower. So I had to like really be prepared for whatever they would just throw at me, and it was a lot of fun. It's hard work, but it's so empowering and so cool when you feel like you're, you know, just getting better. Yeah, you get it. Yeah.
And it's not CGI. Like, you're really using a flamethrower.
Yes, it was all practical, and it's really, you know, it was kind of scary at times, but, you know, because fire is a big thing, but it was so spectacular to do that, and it was so cool and badass, and the whole crew was amazing, and it looks beautiful on screen. It was all real. It's there.
And how is it for you to just play such an action role? Because it's a little departure from what we've seen you do in the past.
Well, it is just another level. You know, I got a little taste of it when I did, you know, Bond, which was a lot of fun, and I got an idea of what it was going to be. But this is, like I said, a lot more. But it is just very. I love these films. You know, I love going to the movies and seeing films like that. This is so fun, you know, just get your popcorn and be with people around you and, you know, enjoy the ride. And this is a movie to see in the cinemas.
Well, I can't think of anybody be better Ballerina than you.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to see it. Thank you, Ana. Thank you so much for being here. And Ballerina.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, anytime. Ballerina's in theaters June 6th. Make sure you check it out.